We've just opened a new exhibition at Talbot Rice Gallery, which is called The Extended Mind. And for us, this is the first time we've collaborated with an existing University of Edinburgh research project, which is called The History of Distributed Cognition. So in one of our rooms, you'll be able to see an interactive display that looks at what this project was, and whilst listening to the philosophers talk about the implications of it, you can play with some plasticine. But in general, the idea is to think about cognition in an expanded field, so beyond just the brain and the body, into the world around us and the tools that we use in that world, mobile phones, computers, libraries, that are effectively an extension of the mind. So in the end, when you come and visit the exhibition, there are 12 international artists in this show, and from a really diverse set of practices. So, for example, you'll have Joseph Grigley, who is an artist who has been profoundly deaf from the age of 10, and thus the materials that he uses to communicate and speak to others in the world are pieces of paper. And the artwork that he's shown comprises of these communications. But they are also so much more. They describe his location in the world, they describe his travel. They might be written on a hotel sheet or a boarding pass. They're also often illustrated. They have texture, weight, shape. So he's really conceiving of these as background materials for the making of art. Another of the artists in the exhibition is Miriam Lubin, who's a choreographer, dancer, performance artist from Paris. And she's presenting a work in which people who book go on a one-to-one tour of Edinburgh without sight. So when you come up and you meet your guide, they will take you by the hand and ask you to close your eyes. And an hour later, you will have experienced Edinburgh orally, sensorially, through the vibrations of your feet and in the care and in the hand of another human. It's an amazing project. What we've tried to do is create a really diverse exhibition. So you'll see dancers interacting with robots. You'll see there's a dome, a karma dome, which you can engage with. There's a kind of encyclopedic images of the world. And there's also abstract painting. And we really wanted to show that these ideas of the extended mind are alive in many, many forms of contemporary art. The Extended Mind will continue at Talbot Rice Gallery until the 1st of February 2020. We're now open from Tuesday to Saturday, 10 AM till 5 PM. And as always, exhibitions at Talbot Rice Gallery are free and everybody is welcome.